Bros and broettes, welcome to another one. Today I've been editing a vlog of footage from the last few weeks, stuff from me traveling, what I pack, and kind of how I set everything up. I do everything off the cuff, like even this intro. Hey bud, you want to join me? See, check this out. Here's our boy. Anyway, like I was saying, I just put together some footage and just kind of give a inside view of kind of what I bring, how I bring it, and how I set it up, and just kind of make a small project home away from home, if you will. So stick around to the end, and if you don't, remember, God bless you, Jesus loves you, and I do too. So, just made it back from work today, and let me show you how it usually goes for me setting up a hotel room. It always takes me a bit, and it's always time consuming, and it's just a lot. I bring a lot of stuff with me every time. So I'm thinking of building a system that will make it more modular, easier to move in and out. And I know it's still gonna be a lot of stuff, but I'm always on the road, so it'd be nice to be able to bring all my projects with me. So I'll show you what I got. So I'll break out the other camera later. I'm just gonna use my phone right now. Dolan! What you doing, bud? Hey. Checking it out. So yeah, I usually bring my typical bag. I got some other packages sent to me earlier. I did not expect it to be that big, but we'll do a unboxing of that here in a little bit. Brought this. I used to bring this and another bag that was similar to that. Not the little one, but the big one. And that broke, so I got me a nicer one. Then I always got my backpack that weighs astronomical amount. Then I got my camera bag. Bring all the stuff for him. Used to be his brother and me, but now it's just him. So I'll end up setting everything up out here. Just kind of laying it out, showing you what we got. Right, buddy? Yeah, just another Friday on the road. Right, bud? Yeah. Yeah. Best cat. Alright, so we got cleaned up from work. I'm going to start unbagging my stuff and just kind of see how this goes. First, we unbag the cat. Right, Dolan? Sure. Alright, so these are just a couple of basics. Let's bring a battery back up, because you'd be surprised how often the power flickers in a hotel. I have a universal remote, just a standard one. I have a factory remote for LG TVs and a factory remote for Samsung TVs. These are most common I run into, but I hate when they're stuck on eco mode or the smooth motion or whatever, or dimming's turned off, or like can't change things to HDMI. So this lets me get into those. And this, like, sometimes the TVs have those like smart remotes that are only for the box mounted to the back of them, so I can just start using that. Makes it a little easier. So on this thing here, it's my little travel kit I got. I think I need to start I need to get a bigger one or something, or rearrange this, but this is my streaming setup here. Well, streaming as in watching videos and stuff. So I got my Fire TV. I have the network adapter because I actually plug it into my hub or my Wi-Fi router that I bring along. And then I've got a splitter here. This allows me to put the whatever I'm feeding into it, split out to the TV, and the other one into the computer, like via a Shadowcast or a HD60X or something like that. And these are all the the cables for it. And then I haven't used this in a while, but this is OTG, so you can plug in hard drives and plug in USB sticks, flash cards or whatever, or not flash cards, but thumb drives. You want to watch whatever I want to watch. What's up, bud? Yeah, you won't be on the internet. All right, excuse me. Thank you. All right, so this thing, I've only had to use it like once or twice. It has been it's a super cool little doodad, but I got it used on eBay because I did not want to pay one-handed. Excuse me. Alright, couldn't get that one-handed. This lets you input HDMI in and put it out through coax. So it's RF modulator basically, but it's one for, you know, current standards of HDMI, at least for 1080p. And then you can sit there and dial it in, and whenever they have the TVs like super locked down, when I'm at a hotel that doesn't have a regular, you know, one of these guys, this, you know, you can pick the channel that they're using to stream their cable box or their built-in video, whatever they use, their system, and just get right into it and just interrupt the channel. So you can just turn it off and still use it. It's a little beat up. Like I said, I got off eBay. The listing said that all it did was it couldn't stay on for like 24 hours. Like eventually it would power off. I was like, well, I'm not gonna leave it on 24 hours. Like I'm gonna turn it on when I'm watching TV and turn it off when I'm done. So zero problems, but neat little tool. All right, getting over here to the backpack. I guess I could have used this wide mode on the camera earlier. Got the see ya. Got my tripod. I don't even know what's in here. Let's find out. Oh, that's right. Cards for the what you're about to see in here. What's we got in here? Oh, got the lens brush. Boop. Clean out the lens. There, good as new. What else we got in here? Oh yeah, original dead cat, which I need to put back on because you'll see in a minute. Got the neck strap for the camera. This is spare stuff that's come with random things. This is screen protectors for the camera LCD. Oops. Got floaty backs for the GoPros. We just stuck them in there when I was first setting all this up. That's it for that. Oops. Knock himself out. Alright. So, to focus and we turn brightness other way. There we go. Cool. So, got some GoPros. I still have not found my original one. Got some suction cup mounts. I was just kind of staging some things. Charger, spare battery. Got cam link. Elgato. Got the USB 3.0 extension. And this is a mini HDMI. Plug it in the side of the camera to feed into Elgato. Now I've installed this. I didn't make a video of it or anything, but I got the official Rode Dead Cat for the Go Mic 2, I think it's called. But I still don't think I've tested it yet. And then my Sony ZV-E10. The small rig. I had some of the cold shoe stuff because y'all are gonna see a little bit later. I got even more accessories, so mount that on there. Put the original Dead Cat back on over top of microphone there. Do that one-handed. Yeah, good enough. Here, got bubble wrap. Some more tools from small rig stuff. Because we'll get set up and we'll start unbagging the backpack. Stay tuned. Alright, I'm going to try it. Go ahead and clean off the bed. You ready, Dolan? All right, here we go. Good job. This is held up. EverKey Titan. I've had this quite some time. See you, buddy. He knows what's up. This I don't think I packed as well as I normally do. So it's going to be a little messed up. All right, we've got a PS4 controller and a Switch Joy-Con thigh strap, leg strap. Our seats. We have one power cable with an infinity plug. Pixel 4a, Red Magic 7S Pro. Have a mouse. Logitech G602. One Netgear R6260. It's kind of a travel router. Screen protector for work phone. This is a new screen protector for current phone. Got Steam Deck. Steam Deck and my D-brand kill switch. I skinned it first and then the kill switch came in, so I just put it over top of it. Got a J5 Create dock. Power brick for new LARP top. Got external, I think it's 4, might be 5. It's at least a 4 because I don't usually buy anything less than 4 unless it's a very specific reason. This is Switch. Bring with me. Got my OLED. Got a, was it Simon's brand? Mumba dockable cover on it. Got the Hall Effect. The analog stick replacements. Got color buttons. These ones I didn't mod the Wi-Fi thing, but it's modded. Got my Genki, the new version. I don't know if it's even focusing. I guess it is. New version of the portable dock. I think I can use it with the Steam Deck because it says it does 4K and it came with this like super thick cable on there. I think it's compatible. It's like 4K. So I'm guessing this does the full USB spec 3.0 spec on it. Also got their Shadowcast. This is what I can do to capture footage. Can't really play. I've tried using a monitor with it or plugging it into a laptop and playing using it as a screen is way too much lag. The original HDMI cable that came with the Switch. This is my very first Switch one, like from the OG release day Switch that I got. Got an 8-bit do, a universal controller thing, so I can use a PlayStation controller or whatever I want with it. Got a NIC, USB 3.0 NIC. I mean, don't need the whole 3.0. Got a HDMI coupler so I can extend it. Here are my OG Joy-Con. Like, I don't think I ever, nope, I didn't put the Hall Effect in there yet. But these have the bowl, I don't know if you can see that bulge. But these have like big Wi-Fi antennas in them. Like go outside and stuff and still play the game. Work phone, charging cable, HDMI selector. So I can plug in multiple things, the TV. Came with a remote. PS4 Slim. It's got a solid state in it. I did the thermal paste. I think I used Thermal Grizzly, like the kind that comes in the tub. If not, it's got MX4 on it. Ultrabook. Got that same keyboard cover I put on it. Let's see. Let's keep the keys nice clean, but you can tell the cover's a little. It's been used. Keys look brand new underneath. Mario Kart mouse pad. Here's the power cable for the HDMI selector. I see a whole lot of hurt. I have not sorted these, so I just keep throwing them in here. The USB, with A to C adapter, just tons of USB drives that I need to sort, figure out what's on what. So they've all been used for like pen drives and other random project things. Charger and the optional cable for the Ultrabook. 2 SD card, micro SD card readers, and a couple of micro USB to Type-C. Anker brand. This is my original one for my Axon 7. Missed that phone. It was pretty good. And then just a regular, like lightning connector for iPhones. And that's all that's in the bag this time. There's usually a lot more, but I didn't pack it as I normally do, so that all just kind of ended up in another bag, and that's why like I have an extra one with me this time. But we will go get that. So we'll clean slate this and bring that in here, or at least I'll take the stuff out of it and throw it on there. So I started putting some of this stuff in the other room before I was gonna start the next bag, and I forgot to even pull out the laptop, like the new one. Sticker bombed it a little bit. Y'all know, you know. Oops. Yeah, that was also in there. I don't know why I forgot that. That one too. Round 2, fight! So I've got 3 more of these Netgear routers, and I've been working on a mesh VPN network, so I can play with like my family and friends at their houses and my house. We can connect our consoles and just have our own like local play on Switch or 3DS or whatever other consoles. So I've gotten it to work. I'm just always tweaking it and modifying. I have like a case full of those, and I'll do a video on it later. At least put in a video. I had a box of little 128 gig drives. I bought a bunch of them for putting into. Oh, this one actually already has one in it. But these don't have enough space on them to install all the modules that I need. So I have the standard loading stuff on there, and then this is all the extra goodness fits on there to make the network. I have my Flipper Zero. I have my Wi-Fi Pineapple. Whoops. Dump all the antennas out. And I got this at a gas station, and I thought it was pretty funny. Pineapple. But it says, "I love it." I don't know why, but I thought it was hilarious. I have a old trusty Logitech keyboard that sometimes freaks out when you touch it on the mouse pad, but just always comes in handy to keep on hand. I have a battery charger, its power cable, and then just an assortment of batteries for the remotes and other random stuff I got going on. I have another HDMI selector. I was wondering where that was. Just found it. Got my Xbox controller, Xbox Series controller. Yeah, that's what I ended up putting the batteries in. This is a Big Flash sensor bar for playing Wii games on the PC, like an emulator. More on that in the future. But in this transit thing, I've been bringing a Wiimote and a nunchuck in case I ever get around to testing it out, which I haven't. I'm just riding around with me. A webcam I took with me that I streamed a couple of times playing games in hotels before. I'll probably start again. This is an assortment of Wi-Fi antennas with a wireless NIC for snooping and sniffing, practicing, I guess. USB. This meters how good your cables are charging, because you know how much you're going to have coming off of a brick, and then you can plug in the cables on the other end, and then you can see if you're getting a drop or if it's able to handle the power delivery or whatever. Got another NIC, and if you're watching this, you know where this came from. Very old Plantronics USB audio card, mic and headphones. But in a pinch, doing projects. USB hub. No, actually, it's a much longer one. Anyway, this is the stand for the webcam. This came out of a headset from Five Below. It was like a Hunter X Hunter headset, and I only bought the headset just to get this type of splitter. Another very short network cable. Got a whole pile of them over there. Got a Ring camera. End up so I can watch the cats while I'm gone. I can watch them in the hotel room. Got a USB hub that I end up usually hooking to the switch, so I can have the network card, the 8-bit do. This I must have brought for the hub. I know that hub came with a much longer one. There's another Anker cord. I use it for charging the PlayStation controller. This is a Type-C to Type-C. I don't remember what it's from. Got another J5 Create dongle, mini dock. Had this for quite some time. Like, I got it when I got that Ultrabook. And of course, whenever you plug it in, it always says plug in the appropriate charger, but it has been a champ. Different HDMI cords. Got network cords over there. Got a power strip over there. Another Anker charger over there, and then up here, I guess I could have been doing this the whole time. I just walked around and saw this. But up here is a J5 Crate. It's a 100-watt USB Type-C charger, and then it has another like 1 or 2 USB ports for plugging other USB charging things. But yeah, that's pretty much it. It's been worse before, and it's been way less. I've consolidated time and time again and rethought, and it just depends on the mood I'm in, really, like what kind of project I'm doing. I guess we could start doing the unbox of that light. Just for a little context, this is how I had the camera set up. Figured I'd have the window behind it. Ooh. So I guess this fell on the ground when I was setting everything up on there. This is another infinity plug. This is elbowed, and you'll see why I bring these here in a minute. This is why I bring an extra infinity plug. Take it out of the TVs, the hotels, because they usually run behind there. A lot of times you can't get to them, but this is actually pretty roomy. But I'll take mine and run it to a battery backup. It's just something about this old coin, push trays. Didn't turn on. Alright, I guess it worked. Let's do it again. So satisfying. Let's get back to filming. So just open this big box. Start pulling some of this stuff out. I expect this to be about the quarter of the size it is. I'm going to keep it, but I'm going to set it up, just so we can at least see it. But I'm going to try to find a smaller one. This was crazy. I had no idea. I thought it was going to be way smaller. When it showed up at the hotel, lady brought it out. I was like, oh my goodness, like that is, I did not read the description apparently. Check this thing out. Whoa! Woo! Crazy. When this gets wide enough. No way. We are not reading the instructions. This is just going down. I bet. I think these go in there. So I figured it out on my own. Put these bands over column. So that way it stays on there. You do this. Also, just push on the floor. And you got a really cool balloon. See, no instructions. No instructions required. Can't let it beat me. Woo! To the moon. So keeping in tradition with doing whatever it is that I want to do, this desk space is going to be utilized a little bit differently. That looks about right. Pizza has arrived. Woo! So you probably saw my other videos, like when we were skinning this up. I just jumble of wires everywhere, but I kind of wanted to explain what's going on. I don't have any power cables hooked up. I just kind of want to go through like actual data connections and hookups and video connections and stuff. So this is the cord that goes to the TV. This is the splitter I was talking about. So this is connected to my HDMI selector. So I have my Fire TV and my PS4. I know it's upside down, but I just wanted to show how it's connected with this because it kept uncoiling. And this goes to the Genki dock, and that's for the Switch. And I'm pretty sure I can use a Steam Deck. I'll have to verify. So then, what happens is this is a capture card. Like I said, it's kind of like a Elgato or any of those other kind. So this gets a Type-C USB that goes to the laptop, so you can run OBS or any other whatever capture software you feel like running. On my Fire Stick, I use the network adapter for a faster connection. I mean, not necessarily, but at least a more simplified connection. So if I can get this one-handed here, hold please. So that way all I have to do is sign in with the travel router. So that way, got that plugged in. Then got the hub here. The hub is in the Genki. Is it USB superposition? It's wrong once, wrong twice. Works third time. So here, got my 8-bit do, so I can use whatever controller I feel like using, and then the network adapter. And receiver shorty. Hold please. So that way that's connected, that plugged in. One of the best things is that way I only have to sign to the hotel portal once, but also I can get to my devices each from the other if there's any kind of connectivity that I'm going to do. And that kind of summarizes how these go as for plugging them in. So, and then I've got more. I'm just do it. PlayStation. There, got that one. And I'm obviously not gonna use this short of a cable. You get the idea. Everything is connected. I can kind of see everything. If there's anything to be seen. Oh, and what do with the other cable? Did I drop it? Be right back. Never mind. I'll be right back. Nothing. It's right here. So this plug that in there. Both white. Then so to the switch. I don't need power going anything. I just wanted to show the connection. But it's kind of how do I do it? Okay, now I've got all the power cords and everything signed in, but it's all hooked up. Got thing networked. I got the screen being copied via the Shadowcast and the little Covert dock, or not Covert dock, but the dock does work with the Steam Deck. I thought it did. And fun fact, this does have to be orientated a certain way. I ran into that problem when I was trying to do custom Switch dock mods back in the day, where you shrink them down and then I would just leave a little cord out of it. And I ordered so many off of Amazon stuff, just testing them out until I finally got one that worked, and it had to be plugged in a specific way. Then I glued it in there and everything, so that way you could plug it in either way on the Switch and it would work. So I was fighting with that for a minute, but yeah, you just clones it, goes to, this is an OBS, it's the Genki Things browser version. But yeah, that's it in a nutshell. Future Jerry here. So I come back into my hotel room and notice the TV's turned forward, it's on, and I've got a different remote. So check this out. Got this plugged in, they mess with my cables. Bam! Here is the box I'm talking about. So whenever they have this plugged into there, you can't change anything on the TV. So you have to unplug it. You have to take the little network card out, network cable out, and then that's why I have this guy. So now I have to break this out in order to change the input, which I still can't do, so I have to turn it off. But that's what I'm talking about. They did this to me in another hotel before, and they came in, replaced it on 2 TVs. I would unplug it, and I'd come back every single day, and they would come back in, plug this in. I fought with them every single day for a week. So I started learning that whenever I undo this, I always plug it back in before I leave for the day, because apparently it sets off some sort of alarm or something for them. But that's why I have these cables, or these remotes. It's just nonsense. Okay. Gonna unplug this. Going to unplug this, and it's still on. Now I think I'm supposed to change the input. There we go. Boom. Look at that. Also, a little cool instart button. Password 0413. Boom, look at that. So I can do whatever I want to this television. That's how you do it, guys. Exit out, and then also there's adjustment 0413. And this is how you get into all sorts of cool stuff. See, local dimming, put that on, if it even works. Energy star, bump that, turn it off, don't need that. And I've also had one TV, I think I can find a picture of it. I had one TV, it had so much burn-in from the little welcome screen that they'll play on this thing. I had to sit here and turn the green, I think it was a green, or the blue all the way down in order to even make it look kind of normal. It was still kind of brown, but yeah, they leave these TVs on and it gets burn-in from the menu on these new little smart boxes. Okay, so double Future Jerry here. At the end of editing this video, I found a few more photos. I was looking for some videos as well, but they're tucked in here somewhere else. But of what I would do in the rooms as well. I would move it around and I would set up a projector screen. I would drag all this stuff with me, 5.1 surround sound and everything. So it's you can see where I hook it up here. We'd set up Mario Kart, whatever, watch movies after work. It was just one extra thing to kind of make it more fun while traveling around. Welcome to the end of the video. You made it. Even if you skipped, I appreciate you sticking around. I'm looking forward to hearing the comments and constructive criticism. Hit me up in the comments or any of those social media links that I got down below. I will be doing some more vlogging, more often, or hopefully more consistently. So it shouldn't be as long, but if it is, maybe it'll be a little bit more entertaining and not as this might have been a little dry for those of you that aren't techie or aren't into this kind of stuff. I just kind of wanted to give everybody kind of an internal view of how I do stuff. This is mostly for, you know, friends and family. But I appreciate your time, and remember, God bless you, Jesus loves you, and I do too. Thanks, bud.